Well, it's July 6th. It's been raining for a couple of days. I haven't really been out here much. I'm better than I was, but I'm not as good as I'd like to be. I've got a few things planted, but really nothing much. I think I've pretty much given up on the season. But I'll keep pottering along. My one big project is to get hydroponics up and working by the time winter comes around. So I need to buy at least 1 or 2 items every month until then. So the roof gutter will be my present to myself for July, because July 23rd is my birthday. We also have apartment inspection coming up, so I'll be doing quite a bit of rearranging and tidying for that. There are a couple of good surprises and a couple of sad surprises in the garden, and I will show you all of that. Well, I have managed to make a terrible mess this morning. Don't worry, it's all on purpose. I actually taken apart those planters and spreading out the potting soil, removing all the roots that I can, and so I can reuse this potting soil. Spreading it out in the sun is a fantastic way to kill subversive fungi and bacteria, and just leave the potting soil and then add to it, and you got some pretty good substrate there. One of the problems that I have noted before is how to start your seeds. And I mentioned I really hate those little Jiffy net pots, and here's why. Look at this. After now months and months sitting in rain in the containers, these things haven't broken down. And I understand that the roots, grow through them. There is evidence that it grew through them, but there's a lot of space, like right here where the roots haven't grown through. And that means that the roots are really kind of constricted. And the fact that these don't break down easily really bothers me, because that's more work for my containers, especially. That's more work for my containers at the end of the season, or the middle, God, we're like right now, the middle of the season, that I have to fish all those out along with the roots, and it takes up space, and it's really irritating. So Jiffy, I don't care how hard you actually recommend those to me anymore. I'm just not going to use them. We have got some really beautiful sunshine, little clouds, beautiful sunshine. So see what else I can get planted today. Alrighty. It is almost July. Let's see what we got. These are okay. They're suffering a little at the bottom here. These are Sharapita pepper clips. I clipped these and just stuck them in soil. See how they do. Cinnamon, beautiful. Look at those big, beautiful leaves. Just very happy. Bamboo. The only bamboo to have survived. It's doing pretty well. It's got another little start here. Shockwave Petunias. Lots of flowers. 3 open and tons coming through. Tons. These are supposed to be the cotton candy grapes. I really don't think these are going to come up. I really do not think these are going to come up. I trimmed it. It was terrible. Now it's just going to be a rosemary poof ball. It was half dead. All this was dead. Rosemary, however, is gorgeous. Needs a trim. Lavender, still alive. Yay! Yay, lavender power. This rosemary, still alive. Needs a transplant. Using water like insanity. I gotta get a new pot for this in July and keep it watered. Mint. You'll notice there's a chunk missing. It's coming back nicely. Chunk missing. That chunk went here. The prettiest pot on the place, and the mint got it. I've been doing things very slowly. Very slowly. Very busy. Mandarin lemon balm. Unhappy. Maybe too much water, maybe not enough water. I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't love life at all. These Thai eggplants planted yesterday. This zinnias, purple zinnias, planted yesterday. Chamomile, planted yesterday. I keep having to remember. Miniature bok choy, doing very nicely. Very nicely. Pomegranate and pomegranate. This pomegranate looks like it may actually see all little leaves. It may actually be recovering. This one, I don't know. The other two, I pulled. They weren't doing anything. Nothing at all. Cherry tree. I finally got around to deciding where to cut it. And I put one up here. This will eventually also get cut, but I want it going up so that its side leaves go out. Blueberries, and the blueberries are starting to ripen up. Tried some yesterday, tried a few blueberries yesterday. They were still very tart. Sharapita peppers. This one has been transplanted into a slightly bigger pot because that's all I had. And the leaves are very happy. Look at this. Beautiful. Just glorious. Absolutely glorious. Look at all those beautiful leaves. And look at not only the leaves on these. Right here, 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 here. Here, 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 all those, here, all those are flowers. Flowers. Flowers mean pepper babies. And here, even more flower buds. So even though it doesn't have as many leaves as I would really like, it is producing flowers, it is producing new growth. So I am happy. And it has, these have plenty of months in which to survive. This was another little just plucked it plucked it off and shoved it in the ground, and of course the snails got it. I'm not sure why the snails are not getting the rest of them, but Echinacea. one teeny tiny little, not very colorful flower there, but it's still got plenty of flowers on it. And zucchini up, looking great. Remember that green, because in a minute we're gonna see some not so great squishies. Orchard baby corn up, thriving, surviving, telling the snails off. Everything needs to be watered. Chard, of course, still alive, and the blue Scotch kale needs to be topped. These whipple beans planted yesterday. Obviously nothing to see here, but whew. And poppies and seeds. I'm gonna definitely gonna grab some of those seeds because I like these. I like the red. It's always nice when the neighbor's plants volunteer in your yard and you can grab seeds from what you like. Let's see. Oh, not much change from yesterday. Here is the sadness. These came up sunburned. You can see those little sunburned spots on the leaves. Only 2 came up. One other one came up, but it got stuck in its seed coat and died. Nothing up. Here we go. Watermelon. 2.5. Yesterday it was 3, but that little one, this little one right here has seemed to shrink, get eaten. It's curled, but it is growing its true leaf, so it may be okay. Butternut squash. Sorry, the other squash over there is acorn squash. Butternut squash. A total of 4 up. I don't think I'm going to get any more up, but these all are growing true leaves. They're all very happy. So, ought to have some lovely butternut squash crawling up this soccer thing. I'm definitely going to have to put some put a support on here because butternut squash is quite heavy, even as small as these lovely little sugarloaf butternut squash are. I think that's it. That's pretty much it. Ah, mint. Minty mint. The Corsican mint. Corsican mint. Happy, happy, happy. It's growing like mad. I weeded this about a week ago. And there's a new little patch there. Volunteer patch. I'm happy. Couple of volunteer patches over here too. Yep. Good. The faster this thing fills out, the happier I'm gonna be. That'd be great. I did a little bit of cleanup. Not a lot, just enough to make my area look okay. I don't have time for everything else. And that's it for now. Get everything watered. take this hose. Beautiful surprise number one. The bok choy is actually doing all right. Granted, one of them has suffered, but all the rest of them are growing these beautiful little leaves. And underneath here are summer savory seeds just waiting to pop out their little heads. Surprise number two. Yay! Chamomile, my favorite, and it's doing beautiful. Next surprise, these are the pomegranates. This looked like this yesterday, and I actually was pretty hopeful because of these tiny little leaves. Unfortunately, it's been chewed to death, and those little leaves haven't grown in days and days, even though we've had a lovely rain here. So the pomegranate experiment is officially at an end. I'm going to recycle these pots for wheat. Zinnias. I have a total of 2. That's fine. I don't mind. You know, zinnia roots can spread out, so they can have this all to themselves. I couldn't find any liners for this basket because it's just too late in the season. The cherry's looking a little better. Look, Ma, new leaves, brand new leaves. Of course, it does need its root trim. I did, you know, I chopped the stem, well, badly, but I chopped it. But it does need a root trim to stay in that pot for now. Blueberry's still suffering some kind of fungal disease, but the berries are doing nicely. Very nice. And sweetening up nicely too. Oh, sunshine. I didn't expect sunshine today. Butternut squash. These have done spectacular. Like, the rain fell and they just exploded. They just went to town. Watermelons. Even the teeny tiny one is growing. Yay! Acorn squash. Well, I think we can tell which one I'm gonna keep out of these, don't we? This brand new leaf right here better not get chlorotic like these are. If it does, it goes. I think I just planted it on a day when it was just too hot. Another plant that really enjoys rain, beans. These are non-climbing beans. Of course, they're the little bush beans, striped bush beans, and they're under attack already. But they grow really fast. Yesterday I had 3. Today almost every single one has popped up out of the ground. and they will grow new leaves like absolute nut jobs. There we go. We'll see how many survive the onslaught of the snails. The chard, of course, is a massive bed of beauty. Check out that baby corns. They need to be weeded. I can do that today. Bachelor buttons. Bachelor buttons are great. Fabulous. Fabulous bachelor buttons. And these lovely zucchini, which are getting a little overshadowed, need to be separated, of course. I'll probably move this one because it doesn't look too happy. There we go. And I'll move this one down the way. Peppers. I think actually what I was taking for flowers was new leaves. So it is these, all three of them. All four of them, really. Even the one, oh, no, look. Right there, huh? Those look like flowers to me. They do, they look like flowers. All the rest of them growing new leaves. So I still have hope of Sharpie to peppers, and of course the lovely little Echinacea. Okay, to get some work done, huh? Squishies appreciate a nice bed. Not always necessary, but there. Nice bed, not perfect. It should enjoy it. Coffee. Ooh, very a little swell here. Huh. You guys are not making my life easier. There we go. Come on. Oh, goodness. Lots of things here. All right. Oh, I don't think I didn't get as much of the root as I wanted to, but that's okay. It's okay. It would be helpful if it would rain a little more. Squishies do love the rain too. There we go. Now, I'll just water that, weed this, and this bed should be done for the day. Oh, glad I did this before the sun got too hot. There we go. Makes you really wish for a automatic watering system. And that ought to do for now. Let's just get some of these invaders out of the way. Bloody morning glories. Every gardener in Coos Bay will recognize the nasty irritation that is the morning glory. Alright. You and you. Alright. I think should do okay. And I need to tie up. Hey, little bachelor button. Kind of under restriction now, buddy. Love those blooms, but can't go too nuts. There we go. Gotta give the corn a chance to get some sun. So, bachelor button trained, squishy transplanted, corn mostly weeded. Sorry, Nasturtium, I'm gonna have to restrain you some. Morning glories. Darn morning glories. Gonna have to woo, just taking you guys along for the ride, huh? Nasturtium is something I really do like to encourage, although it too can become an irritation because of those big fat leaves. But climbing along the fence line, it's just fine. As long as it too doesn't get destroyed by morning glories. At least you can tell the morning glories and Nasturtium apart very easily. Alrighty. That's it for this. For now. Now I'm gonna have to turn my attention to this. I need a clear path to the water heater, and that corner has to be really updated. It's amazing how plans can change. tangles. Trash. Trash. Trash bags that are too big, but oh wait, this isn't a trash bag. No, this is my liner. Black plastic liner, which I don't ever use. These are the trash bags. Actually may not make it to the bin, but by putting them in a black plastic bag, I can give them an opportunity to break down. Without sullying my garden with more weed seed. This, of course, can't go in the garden. Another tool. My sign. I'll have to put that away. I do have a plan for this. I'm gonna actually put this out front because I've been doing a lot of weeding and I can't get rid of those weeds either. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a convenient spot. Just toss all the weeds in here and hopefully they'll break down. I know the cardboard will. Oh, come on, stay up there. There you go. I haven't sanded this yet either. There we go. Alright. It's officially a corner for something. Well, I shall leave you today with an update on the front. Look at all these bags. You know, there's nothing like making sure you don't get the stuff you're actually assigned yourself to do by procrastination, which causes even more physical effort. I cleaned up this entire corner here. I trimmed the nasturtiums. I also trimmed this lovely little variegated shrub here. Just a little. It's still got a bit of fungal disease here. Another couple of sprayings, I think the fungal disease would be gone. Tidied up the edge. and I got so into it, I decided to do some dandelion weeding over here. Does it look like I did much? I mean, that pile is huge, isn't it? But look at all the weeds left. This right here was nothing but a giant 1 foot mass of dandelions. I pulled all that out. Now you can actually see the flowers here. I'll keep going on it. But, you know, I have, what, 19 days to prepare for the inspection. I don't think it'll take me 19 days to do the garage, but, whew. And, of course, just a tiny amount down there, nothing much. You know, that is the lowest priority area because the public can't see it. Found another black pansy. It's all toppled because it got too tall and lanky. Looking good. Sage is alive. Thyme is beautiful. There's still black pansy over there. Lots of sunflowers, lots of nasturtiums, lots of little sweet alyssum over here. I think this is good. This is good.